towards the ceiling. We're going to just take that entire section of the condensed section. We're not incredibly concerned with high precision at this point because we just want to get more of a sense of what these three elevations do and how they distribute weight top to bottom. So we get that whole section. If you don't have big monkey hands like I do, it's fine for you to go through and subsection this into slightly smaller pieces, just so it's a little easier to handle. But I got big old paws, so I'm just going to grab the whole thing. So we're going to take it fairly short so that we can definitely see the result, and we're just going to cut blunt across that top with just a nice horizontal cutting line, not following the head shape, just very flat with the floor. Again, this is something very typical that we do as a hairdresser. So we tried to choose three things that we do commonly within hairdressing to make the comparison. So that's going to be your first area, and that's going to be that back right segment. The next one is going to be the center. So as you take out your clips, I almost forgot, make sure you clip off the hair that you just cut. You want to do that so that you don't pick some pieces up and include it into the next section. The next section, the center section, now we're going to do another very typical thing that we do, which is follow the natural head shape. We'll use the length that we cut at the top on the first section as our beginning length, but everything else is going to be disconnected, of course, because it's not going to match the elevation of the previously cut section. So we'll take the section clip out. We're using the dry sectioning clips that we have, and mainly just so that they don't create a big old crease in the hair. So this next section, again, we're going to work more 90 degrees to the head shape. And we'll take just a tiny little piece at the very top from that previous section. You can see that right there. We'll include that into the top of the next section. This might be a little unorthodox for you to start the layer from the top, but do not worry. Again, we're looking for the effect, not necessarily trying to perfect our technique right now. So you can see the elevation is at 90 degrees to the actual shape of the head, and our cutting line will also be 90 degrees to the shape of the head. So we're following that natural curvature of the head. Think about this just like the 90-degree state board haircut that you all probably have to do to pass your state board test. So just be cautious to continue to work very parallel to the head shape with the elevation and cut to that natural head shape. As you work lower and lower, if we start to cut down into the actual perimeter, no big deal. That's permissible. And again, mainly just because we're looking to have that nice comparison of what happens between the three different types of elevation. We're pretty much connecting right to the perimeter, so good guess, Andrew. Nice work. We'll just check through that real quick, make sure we're nice and balanced top to bottom. That looks great to me, so we'll leave it. Take our clip and place it into that section one more time to hold it out of the way. Now the third section, this back left section, this one's a little funny, but it's something that, again, we do very often in layering hair. So the first one we did what we like to call